It's time, Tilly. It is time. We're going to take those 2 barrels and we are going to build a super warm, insulated doghouse. Base down on the cedar 4x4s, nice and strong. That's all we need, man. I'm not going for fancy here. I built the fancy ones in the past and I'm going for function. At least where I can put their dog houses back in. I went 16 on center. I don't have to, but I did. I could have went 24. It would probably be easier for insulating, but I want it strong and heavier. You can see that that's plenty wide to put this barrel on. It's plenty wide this way for 2 barrels, so I'm probably going to put a little wall in the middle. Out the middle of this so it'll set a little level. Probably right there would be better. I think I'll cut that out and make the door there. That way there's no wind coming in directly into there. One of the two. Yeah, that's where I had planned to do it, right there. Okay, so wall in the middle separating them. Of course there's going to be OSB on the outside. I went ahead and bought OSB. Okay, started putting the OSB on. We got the center divider. I don't know if I showed that in the last clip. I'm only going to put one piece of OSB on one side. That way it'll hold the insulation in. Just kind of separates the 2 barrels. And we got this side on. I got the back on. I got to cut that side. And then I'm going to do something. I'm going to do some sliding doors on this. So I can get in there. I may just cut a whole solid piece and make the whole thing slidable. So I can service the barrels when I need to. I also need to drill a hole in one of these barrels. One of them already has it, so I can run my electrical cords through the bottoms and then just plug them into there. So we're going to get this walled up and get the insulation in, and then we can start on the roof. And I ain't been filming much because I'm in a hurry, because I only have tomorrow to finish this, and then the cold comes. All right, here's where we're at. Got all the sides on. You notice I got a full piece there. We got the doggy door cut out. I am gonna make them a swinging door or something. Probably not out of that, but maybe out of that stuff. I don't know. All right, we got everything insulated. Let's take a look around. These are in there tight, so there's no air behind the insulation. This is 1-inch foam board, very warm stuff. That's what I did my addition with, and man, and you can see I got a piece where their barrels are going, so they're also going to have some on the top. When I make the roof, it will be also insulated up here. I know that you want to help, but you're in my way, okay? Why don't you guys go play somewhere? I know you want to be part of this, but you know, I can't even walk. Man. All right. I got all them boards off now. I need to get some more 2x4s and do another frame around there so that it has some height that I can put the insulation in. And then I'm going to end that one, this part about here. And then this part, I bought some hinges. This will hinge upward so I can get in there and do whatever I need to do to their barrels. I'm ready to cut the plywood. This is going to be one piece. I'm sorry, Millie. And then the door there. Should be done within an hour, I hope. Got this part insulated. That kind of caved in a little. That's all right. Now I got this piece cut. I'm going to put on here. And then we'll cut the doors. I got one for this side. We can just lift up. Look at there. I can get up in there. Actually, this will fold all the way back. And I'm going to put my insulation in there. And when I'm done making their beds and getting them tucked in, then I just shut it. And I did kind of leave me a little lip here. All right, one monstrosity complete. And this one doesn't really want to, I need to adjust loosen up on the screws a little and that'll go down. But as you can see, we've got them like this. We've got the insulation in there. That will sit. I got to loosen a screw down there. I only got 3 hinges. I thought I got 4, but I only got 3, so that one I had, and it's a little longer. So this is going to work good. Now, I'm going to make a door. I bought these car mats at the auto parts store. So I'm going to cut it the same width as this and go up higher here and put a piece of board across there to help hold it and screw it in. And then I'm going to take a piece of that 1-inch foam board and cut it for the inside. Oh, that should work for them. They can get in, they can get out. And what I did, I just found a piece of this old packing foam, just duct taped it on there. These things you usually this duct tape's terrible. Usually end up replacing every few months anyway. These are probably the cheesiest floor mats they had, and they were still $20. So, you know, if they're not going in and out 50 times a night, they should last for a while. Can you figure this out, Telly? Look here. I'm going to teach you once, and then I'm going to leave it. I'm going to designate you to teach Millie. Look here. Here's how you get in. Okay, look here. Here's the door. You push it in. Can you see? You're not paying attention. You have a low attention span. Look. Push it in. You go in. Push it in. You go in. Can you handle that? No loud partying at night, okay? I don't want to see any boys over here, okay? No boys. Just because you got your own pad now, that don't mean boys can come over. I'm going to know about it.